Hope I got the camera in okay position. Yeah, it's starting the flaxseed, I guess. One of my fields. It's got some weeds growing in it. It's pretty nice here, like right here. It's pretty solid. You get to the hills and it's a little thin then, it kind of burned up a little bit. The thing with this field is I never sprayed it during the summer. I never got sprayed. All the wind and it was just super dry. There's just really no point. Didn't want to hurt the flax. But even then, I mean, some of our other fields too, there's some, it's mainly like some pigweed here and then pigeon grass for the most part is what it is. Pretty nice. Should have been swathed a couple days ago. I didn't know, I mean, I knew this field was the furthest along versus all the other flax fields, even though this was not the first field seeded. I think it was like the third field. Wow. Running my tilt a little bit. Don't cut so short then. Yeah, it's stupid weed, but anyways though, like I knew this field was further along than the other ones, but yeah, it should have been swapped a couple days ago, but with the rain though, didn't get a chance to. Because I could have swapped it yesterday evening. Probably would have worked out okay. But at least get going on this though. It's the most uniform field, as in the flax is the most consistent stages. Like, it's reminding me of 2017 a little bit. I gotta be careful, I'm turning. I got that black roller on the back of the swather. I have that down right now, so I have to be mindful when I'm turning it. Be careful, be mindful of it. But anyways, out of all the fields, this field's the most consistent for stages of flaxseed. Because on the kind of on the hills a little bit, kind of burned up a little bit. The flax a little bit further behind, it's more green. And then you get down more of the low spots where flaxseed didn't struggle as much, had more moisture. It's a little bit further along in other fields, so it's reminding me of 2017 a little bit, but it won't be to that extreme. But it's still going to be. Come on, lift up a little bit. So it's not going to be to that extreme. But it's still going to be. Flax is in place is going to be in a few stages. Yeah, and this is what happens in too. I know some of the other fields are going to have some weedy areas too. This field will be the worst. Just because flaxseed really had no canopy for where it was burning up. And when you get to more areas where it's nicer, thicker flax, then it's fairly nice then. It kind of did pretty well. Kind of it was a rough stretch there all through June and pretty much to mid-July. Is a pretty tough stretch. But it's going to be a scorcher for the next couple days after today. It's actually pretty nice out today. So it should cure down in a couple days. Hopefully can get her combined up then. So it'll probably be a couple days and then we'll be combining this. So see y'all, talk to y'all then. Power just went out. Clean off the swather a little bit. Air compressor stopped. I'm like, what the heck now? Tried fiddling with the fuse box and I'm dawned on me. Is there power? Flip the light switch on. Nothing. I looked over at the power box, utility box. Zero. Nothing showing, so. Which is very odd for this time of day. Work on the concaves, I guess. I gotta put the concave position from out to in for flaxseed now, so oats and barley have it out, so it's gentler on the crop. So I gotta put them in. Then I think the combine should be ready then, so. Oh, picker wheels. So I got my air compressor plugged in, so when power comes back, it'll kick in, so I'll know. Well, getting at her here at this field. The only field so far for harvest. Yeah. Speaking of inconsistent crop, this is where it kind of sucks. Oh, I had to back off on speed through here. I got my concave set tighter because most of the areas is thin, so I'm trying to make sure it threshes the best it can. So I gotta back off in the low spots. Ooh. The pigweed is about the worst here. I wish I could have let it lay for another day yet, but they're saying rain this evening and tomorrow. Good chance. See how much they know or not. Yeah, grumble, grumble. It's more or less pure flax, or I guess pigeon grass isn't bad. It goes through a lot easier than. That darn pigweed is the worst. And here is the reason why I got my concave set a little tighter there. And there's a badger pile there. Usually don't have the, well, I guess we've had the concave set tighter yet. That was, say, 2017. We've had them set tighter yet. I got it at 0.24 of an inch, so just on pretty much a quarter inch. And usually we have it set at like, if it was, you know, decent flax, you know, a nice windrow, you know, it's probably 0.31 or 0.35 even concave opening. It's a little more consistent, but got light areas like this, just have to have it set tighter just to be able to make sure it's doing a good job knocking it out the best it can. I'm trying to leave some openings for these darn low spots then, or else it goes through so hard. Especially the pigweed. So yeah, I'll probably have to plant, I'm not sure what I'll plant here next year. Might be wheat or durum, one or the other. If I were to guess what I'll do. Plus the whole gravel pile over here, that pit, should get sprayed with that stuff then too. It won't hurt the grasses then, because, well, wheat durum is a grass type plant, whatever you want to call it. So like using wide match or something similar like that, you know, will knock out every weed there practically. Keep it clean. Cost me a little more money then, but, well, at least it gets better weed control then. Ooh, whoa, that wasn't good. Apron didn't want to. Apron quit turning it. Yeah, that would have been bad if that would have went through. That would have been bad. That's a wad. What the heck, man? Come on, get out of there. Okay. Tough year for weeds. It's like that all over. I mean, even in the fields that got sprayed. Soybeans are kind of going to be weedy in areas where burned up a little bit. Same thing we're here too. This will be the worst field though for the flaxseed though. This one will be the worst. I think this was this round. I know there was one round the swather was pushing a little bit of dirt. I wonder if this was the one. This could have been the round. As I see, it's really cut really short there. Yeah, I think I see it up ahead there. It looks funny. Oh, there's a little bit of... Yeah, there's a little tiny pile of dirt there, yeah. Oh, no, that's flaxseed. I want to do this. There's just a tiny... Yeah, there's just a tiny bit of dirt there. I'm gonna... Flaxseed's pretty cleany, so... Keep my pick right high. What goes in then. There we go. The thing about flaxseed, it's very cleany. It's usually fairly easy to pick up.
I tested about 6 times. I'm waiting for some more. 8.3 to 8.7. 9 is dry.
Huh. I'm surprised. Well, you could probably come way over here to the west side, probably. I'll dump on you sometime again. I mean, it's flowing nice in the hopper there. I mean, you can tell when flaxseed's wet or dry. You can kind of tell how it's flowing. I guess that goes for any grain, but flaxseed, it kind of flows like water when it's dry. Flows really, really easy. Best windrow for last. Well, I guess the one further in that I combined earlier, that one was pretty nice. This looks pretty nice here too. Too bad it's not more consistent. Wow. Nice stuff here. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, and I guess not. I got to be mediocre here, I guess. Might be a crop insurance claim here, I suppose, on this stuff. Find out. It's going to be pretty close. Hills are just too light. Yeah, that stuff's dry. If you want to call the field truck out sometime. Took over 100 gallons out for the T9 the other day. I don't know how much is left in that tank in the yard. Tank cross road's about half, but I'm going to fill the combine up, so. Oops.
413 bushels.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was bad. I suppose.